Welcome to another Irons United transfer window special. My name is Stel. So, when last season ended, if you told any West Ham fan that we were going to bid for and get a number of quality signings into the club during summer, and that one of those transfer signings would have blown our previous transfer signing out of the water, I bet all of you would have had a good old laugh and told the person telling you that to carry on taking the drugs. However, now that we have signed 7 very decent players and the fact that we're still linked with several others, us West Ham fans are pinching ourselves. We've got broad smiles on our faces and we're wondering deep in the back of our minds what the catch to all this is. Well, it seems that there may not be one. Perhaps the board have finally have a manager that they can trust to use their money wisely. Perhaps the board finally have a proven manager who they know would not only attract top talent, but get the best out of them on the pitch. So is there an element of truth to this manager theory? Let's examine our transfer windows since around about 2009 onwards. Under Gianfranco Zola and Avram Grant, we had players like Savio Nisareko for a then club record fee of £9 million. Remember him? Not many West Ham fans will really want to. We also loaned Mido. We brought in Benny McCarthy, one of the most unfit players to have ever worn a West Ham shirt. There were others, Pablo Barrera and Kieran Dyer, who rarely played a game for us because of injuries. Then we moved into the Sam Allardyce era. He brought a robustness to our squad which did the job that they had to do by getting us promoted back to the Premier League. But in general, he did it on a shoestring, spending under £10 million on transfers in his first season. During his tenure, he brought to us Kevin Nolan, Ricardo Vazte, James Collins, Kouyaté, Song, Sacco. But even he had his fair share of flops. I'm going to include Andy Carroll as one of those flops. But let's not also forget Marco Borriello, Ravel Morrison, Sam Baldock, Matt Jarvis, another record signing, Madiga Maiga and Nene. Then came along Slaven, and he immediately introduced us to an amazing last season at the Boleyn, marshalled by his talisman, Dimitri Payet. He also gave us other great signings, Lanzini, Zabaleta, Arnautovic, Moses, Antonio, fabulous players. But then on the contrast he gave us Kaleri, Zaza, Torre, Nordveit, Arbeloa, Font and Snodgrass. I was going to leave out Moyes' brief stint, but we can't forget the one signing he made, which was Hugill. So now we move into the present, and in Manuel Pellegrini we have one of the best managers in the world. All of a sudden, the board are spending money as if they had won Euro millions 1,000 times over. Our transfer window is the best it has ever been. So far, the board has spent near on £100 million, and there's talk that we're not finished yet. We're still in for 1 or 2 more players. These could be loan signings, these could be purchases. But there's a difference this time round. Whereas in the past we may have spent small sums of money on a lot of players, this time we're spending big sums of money on a few players. So who's next? Rumours are that we're in for another central defender, and the latest name to appear is the Croatian Domagoj Vida. He has had an excellent World Cup, but apparently we have made an initial bid of £16 million which matched Liverpool's. I dare say he's a player that quite a few teams are going to be looking at to bring into this transfer window. Yesterday it was announced that we had upped our bid to £20 million, again matching Liverpool's. But his current club, Besiktas, are not going to let him go for that sort of money. It seems that they're going to be wanting a lot more for letting him go. He's one of the top defenders in the last World Cup. He's a 29-year-old defender who played for Dynamo Kiev for 4 seasons, making 121 appearances in all competitions. He played for them in the league, in the Champions League and so on. He only recently moved to Besiktas in 2017 on a free transfer, and he signed a 4.5 year deal with them and had made 18 appearances. So whatever Besiktas sell him for, it's going to be pure profit. And apparently we're also back in for the Chelsea striker Michy Batshuayi. But maybe the rumours are going to be stronger now more than ever, with Chelsea bringing in a new manager. The new manager is going to probably be given a lot of money to spend in the transfer market, and one player already being touted is Higuain from Juventus. So perhaps Batshuayi may find his playing time at Chelsea hindered. Would he be a good signing, even if it's on loan? Well, his history is rather impressive. He played for Marseille between 2014-16, 65 games, scoring 27 goals and 10 assists. He played for Chelsea between 2016-18, 40 times, mostly as a sub, scoring 14 goals and 2 assists. And he played on loan for Dortmund in 2018, 14 games, scoring 9 goals and 1 assist. And of course he's a Belgian international, playing 11 games and scoring 4 goals. Given that Andy Carroll is yet again injured, Batshuayi wouldn't be a bad player to add to the impressive West Ham squad that Pellegrini is building. Well, that's it for now, except for one other thing. Is Arnie going? Well, the rumours are there yet again. I for one don't believe that Arnie will be going anywhere. Why would we be looking to sell him to Roma for around £20 million when he was already linked to Chelsea for £50 million? That's it for now. Watch out for more news. Subscribe to Irons United, and come on you Irons.